Have you ever looked at the sheer explosion of AI tools and um, felt like you're just skimming the surface? Like you're using it, sure, but not truly building with it. Not solving those deeper problems or making it an indispensable part of your own unique toolkit. Well, today we're not just scratching that surface. We're taking a deep dive into an incredibly practical and, I think, transformative guide, the Deep Dive Roadmap to Becoming an AI Generalist. Um, and our mission here isn't simply to list a bunch of tools. It's really about cultivating a specific mindset, a way of thinking that lets you build once, solve anything, and stay irreplaceable. This roadmap is designed to give you a clear step-by-step path, whether you're looking to, elevate your career, conquer complex projects, or maybe just feed that insatiable curiosity. So before we jump into all the cool tools and techniques, what's the fundamental thinking? What's the core mindset that really underpins an AI generalist? What are those crucial pillars that set someone up for this kind of journey?
That's absolutely the perfect place to start because the mindset really is the foundation. It's about seeing, beyond the immediate application. An AI generalist, first and foremost, becomes a systems thinker.
Okay. Systems thinker.
Yeah. They don't see problems as just isolated incidents. They see them as interconnected inputs, processes, and outputs that can be, well, systematically optimized. It's a holistic view.
Right.
Secondly, they're a rapid prototyper.
Yeah.
This is kind of the art of getting a version 0.1 out the door quickly, not waiting for perfection. It's about testing, learning, and iterating fast.
That's a powerful distinction right there, moving from just being a user to being an active architect. What else defines this generalist mindset?
Well, then there's being tool agnostic. This is really crucial.
Tool agnostic.
Yeah, it means focusing on solving the problem first and then picking the best tool for that specific job, rather than, letting the tool you happen to know dictate the solution.
Yeah.
It frees you up to innovate.
Thanks.
And finally, and maybe most importantly in this field because it moves so fast, an AI generalist is a constant learner. They just embrace the incredibly rapid pace of AI evolution, committing to continuous exploration and adaptation. It really is a journey, not a destination.
That journey, it really begins with level one, foundations of AI and LLMs. This is about moving from being a casual user to, let's say, a confident operator.
Right.
What we're aiming for here isn't just knowing how to use AI, but really understanding the deeper why behind what's happening.
Exactly. And what's fascinating here is how quickly we can pull back the curtain on large language models,
Yeah.
or LLMs. For those who've messed around with models like GPT, you know they're powerful. But the core insight for an AI generalist in phase 1.1 is recognizing them as sophisticated pattern-matching machines. They're not actually thinking beings.
Right, pattern matching, not thinking.
Precisely. We get into essential terms, but from a strategic angle. Take tokens, for instance. Many know they're the building blocks, but the real insight for a generalist is seeing them as your main lever for cost optimization and creative control. A subtle change in how you structure a prompt can dramatically cut token usage. It doesn't just save money, it forces more concise, impactful AI output. It's an often overlooked secret weapon, really.
That's a great example of moving beyond just the definition. What else is critical to grasp at this foundational level?
Then there's the context window. Anyone who's wrestled with an AI forgetting earlier parts of a long chat knows this is its short-term memory. The advanced insight here is to proactively design your interactions around these limits, using techniques like summarization or iterative prompting to maintain coherence over long dialogues instead of just waiting for the model to forget.
Oh, okay. So being proactive about it.
Exactly. And crucially, understanding hallucinations and reasoning limits. It's not just that they sometimes make things up, but why? It's a limitation of their pattern-matching nature, not a sign they're thinking incorrectly. Understanding this prevents you from misapplying the AI and helps you build trust in your systems.
Exactly. Okay, so once you've got that conceptual grounding, phase 1.2 is all about mastering conversational AI through practice, real practical application. This
Wow.
is where you learn systematic prompting, right? Not just throwing words at the AI.
Correct.
We introduce the powerful persona, context constraints, and examples framework PCCE for crafting really effective prompts. This is where you elevate your requests from just casual chat to structured, repeatable output. It's also about tool specialization, knowing when, say, ChatGPT is best for creative stuff, Claude maybe for long documents, or Perplexity for sourced research. And for an accessible no-code way into system prompts and knowledge retrieval, you'll even learn to build a custom GPT, like a mini AI you can truly make your own.
And your level 1 capstone project really brings this home, building the personal productivity assistant GPT. Imagine a custom GPT trained on your personal goals, your common tasks, helping you draft emails in your unique voice, plan your week, or brainstorm ideas precisely in your style.
That sounds incredibly useful.
It is, and this raises an important question for you listening. What's one immediate repetitive task in your daily life you could potentially offload with an assistant like this, just using these basic principles? The skills you'll demonstrate are solid prompt engineering, persona crafting, and basic knowledge retrieval, things that are immediately impactful.
That's a huge leap in efficiency and personalization, isn't it?
Absolutely.
Now, okay, having mastered those fundamentals, we move into level 2. Prompt engineering, arrays, and tuning. This is where you transform from just sort of consuming AI outputs to becoming an architect of repeatable, data-driven AI systems. Here's where it gets really interesting, I think. We start building truly reliable AI solutions.
Indeed. Phase 2.1 dives into advanced prompting and API fundamentals. You'll study and apply sophisticated prompt frameworks like chain of thought or CoT, which isn't just about giving more instructions, it's about guiding the LLM through a step-by-step reasoning process. This dramatically improves accuracy, especially for complex problem solving.
Getting the reasoning. Okay.
Then we explore API calls. Using tools like the OpenAI Playground, you'll experiment with API parameters like temperature, which is basically your creativity dial, and refine system prompts to really control the AI's behavior, make it predictable and consistent.
Okay, so we've talked about advanced prompting to make AI more reliable, but even the best prompt can't fix an AI that's just making things up or, stuck with old data. Is that where JSON mode and function calling come in? And what's the biggest misconception maybe people have about how that solves those problems?
Absolutely. JSON mode and function calling are critical here.
Mhm.
Forcing LLMs to output structured data, like JSON, is like the universal translator that lets AI talk to other software. No more trying to parse messy, free-form text. You get clean, actionable data. The misconception that it's just some niche developer tool. For an AI generalist, it's the bridge between a smart chatbot and a genuinely integrated, automated system. It turns conversational AI into a programmable component.
That's a powerful distinction for sure.
Okay.
And building on that, in phase 2.2, we introduce retrieval augmented generation, or AG. You said this is a game changer. Why?
Because it directly addresses those pesky hallucinations and knowledge cutoffs we talked about earlier.
Right.
Our AG solves these by providing models with real, current, and relevant data right at the moment they need it to generate a response.
Okay, so giving it the facts it needs.
Exactly. And at the heart of our AG are two key concepts. Embeddings, which is essentially how we teach a computer to understand the meaning of text, not just the words, turning dog and canine into closely related numerical points in this vast semantic space.
Like coordinates for meaning.
Kind of, yeah. And then vector databases. These are special databases built specifically to rapidly search and retrieve those meaning-rich numerical representations. This lets the AI instantly find the most relevant information.
Got it. Embeddings find the meaning. Vector databases find the embeddings.
You got it. And what's truly exciting now is you can even try no-code array using platforms like VectorShift. This lets you build your first RAG application without writing any code, and you can actually visualize the whole process. It removes a huge barrier to entry.
That's great. No code needed initially.
Exactly. So for your level 2 capstone project, you'd build a chat with your docs bot. The idea is simple but incredibly powerful. You choose your own set of documents, maybe your resume, a technical manual, research papers, whatever, and you build a chatbot that answers questions only based on that specific content using a no-code RA platform.
Wow, okay.
You'll be demonstrating core RA principles, how to ground AI responses with specific data, and ultimately how to build a structured AI application that delivers factual, verifiable information.
That's an immediate value add for anyone dealing with, well, any kind of knowledge management.
Definitely.
So having grounded our AI in hard data and built these robust systems, we kind of unlock its ability to not just process information, but to create it in entirely new forms. And that naturally leads us to level 3, unleashing our inner full-stack content creator with image, audio, and video generation.
Phase 3.1 is all about mastering visual generation. You'll dive into mid-journey prompting, which goes way beyond simple text to image. It's about understanding the structured language needed for creating truly stunning visuals, defining the subject, the style, critical aspect ratios, all to match your vision.
So more control.
So much more. A common challenge, especially for branding or storytelling, is maintaining character consistency across multiple images. This phase details the techniques to actually achieve that. You also explore AI photography and mockups, using tools like Crea AI or Midjourney to generate incredibly realistic product mockups, branded assets. It's revolutionizing design workflows and just slashing lead times.
I remember the days of hiring expensive designers for every little social media graphic. It often felt like such a bottleneck. What's the shift in mindset here that lets an AI generalist kind of bypass that? Become a true full-stack content creator?
It's about combining your creative vision with the technical execution. You basically become the director of your own digital studio.
I like that. Director of your own studio.
Building on visual, Phase 3.2 gets into voice and video synthesis. You'll discover voice cloning with tools like 11 Labs. This lets you create high-quality clones of your own voice, or generate synthetic voices with remarkable realism and emotion, perfect for narration, character dialogue.
The quality there is getting scary good.
It really is. Then, for visuals and motion, we discuss advanced video generation tools. Think Runway ML or Pika for text-to-video. You describe a scene and watch it come to life. Or Hagen for creating AI avatar videos, which are perfect for engaging training modules, explainers, or marketing content.
So we're talking about having pretty much a complete digital production studio right at our fingertips. What does the capstone project look like for this level?
Your level 3 capstone project would be an automated social media video ad. This is an end-to-end creative pipeline.
Okay.
You'd write your script, maybe with ChatGPT, generate the voiceover with 11 Labs, create the visual scenes with Midjourney, animate them with Runway ML, and then combine everything in a simple video editor. If we connect this to the bigger picture, imagine the power. Rapidly creating polished, professional-grade content for marketing, product launches, educational stuff, without needing a huge budget or specialized teams.
Yeah.
It's all about rapid, high-quality content creation at scale.
That's a total game changer for anyone in marketing education. Gosh, even a solopreneur.
For sure.
Now, shifting gears again, level 4. This is where you evolve into a true systems builder. We move from being a content creator to someone who connects AI to existing business processes and builds sophisticated automations and AI agents.
Precisely. Phase 4.1 focuses on no-code workflow automation. And this isn't just about using the tools. It's about mastering the basics of platforms like Zapier or Make. Really understanding how to orchestrate triggers, actions, filters to create seamless, intelligent workflows.
Getting deep into those platforms.
Exactly. Then you learn connecting AI by integrating, say, ChatGPT actions directly into these workflows. Think about the impact. Automatically categorizing inbound support tickets based on their content, or instantly repurposing a long blog post into several tailored social media updates.
Wow.
A crucial step here is also understanding webhooks and HTTP requests. These are effectively the universal language that allows you to connect almost any service that has an API. It just opens up endless possibilities for integration.
Okay. And building on those automations, Phase 4.2 introduces the concept of building simple AI agents. Now, we've all seen the flashy demos, but for the AI generalist, what truly defines an agent beyond the hype? How do we distill that concept into something we can practically build? With a clear goal, a set of tools, and real autonomy.
That's a great question, because there is a lot of hype. For us, an agent is simply an AI system that has a clear goal, a defined set of tools it can use, like searching the web or accessing a specific database, and the ability to make decisions to meet that goal autonomously.
Okay, goal, tools, decisions.
Right. It's about more than just following a rigid script. It's about adaptive execution. We introduce agent frameworks, low-com, starting with something like Crew AI. This lets you define collaborative agents. For example, a researcher agent and a writer agent that can work together, communicating and passing information back and forth to accomplish a more complex task, almost like a miniature AI team.
So less like a single command, more like a delegated project manager for AI tasks. What kind of impact does that have on real-world problems?
Well, the Level 4 Capstone project, an automated lead research and qualification bot, highlights this perfectly. You'd create a workflow. It triggers automatically when a new lead pops up in your system. The bot then goes out, researches the lead's company online, uses something like GPT-4 to analyze that info and score the lead against your ideal customer profile.
Scoring a lead automatically.
Exactly. And then, crucially, it updates your CRM with that score and maybe even generates a personalized email opening line to help your sales team. The skills demonstrated here are multi-step automation, sophisticated API integration, and direct, practical business problem solving. It can significantly streamline sales or outreach processes, saving countless hours.
That's incredibly practical. And that brings us to level 5. Build AI-powered products. This is the pinnacle, isn't it? Where you transition from an operator to a full-stack builder and really a strategic leader, capable of bringing entirely new AI products to life.
Absolutely. In Phase 5.1, we delve into embracing open source and local models. Now, this isn't just a technical exercise. It's a strategic move. Learning how to run models locally by installing tools like Llama, allowing you to run powerful open source models like Llama 3 right on your own machine, is vital.
Why local?
It helps you understand the trade-offs, privacy, cost, computational power versus, say, using a big cloud API.
Yeah.
It gives you incredible control and flexibility. You'll also learn to explore Hugging Face. It's essentially the GitHub for AI.
Right, I've heard of Hugging Face.
It's an indispensable resource for browsing a vast array of models, data sets, their capabilities. It connects you to the broader AI development community and the absolute bleeding edge of innovation.
That sounds like a powerful way to tap into the collective intelligence of the whole AI community. And to actually build these products, what kind of stack are we looking at for the AI product builder? Is it super complex?
Well, Phase 5.2 outlines the AI Product Builder stack, and it's becoming more accessible. You'll get the basics of backend as a service. Platforms like Supabase or Firebase, they handle user data, databases, abstracting away a lot of the backend complexity.
Okay, simplifying the back end.
Exactly. For the user interface, the part people see, you'll explore front-end deployment. Maybe simple frameworks like Streamlit, which is great for data apps, or even no-code builders like Webflow for rapid UI prototyping. Then you'll deploy your applications using platforms like Vercel or Replit, which make getting your app online much easier.
And coding. What if you're not a hardcore developer?
That's where code assistance comes in. Using AI-native code editors like Cursor, these tools can help you write, debug, and understand code, even if you're not an expert coder. It's about augmenting your ability to build, significantly lowering the barrier.
That's incredible, essentially democratizing product development using AI itself. So what's the ultimate achievement, the capstone, for a level 5 generalist?
For the Level 5 Capstone project, build a micro SaaS, the AI investor calls Summarizer. This is a complete deployable product,
A real product.
a real product. Imagine a simple web app. A user pastes in a YouTube link to an earnings call or investor presentation. The backend then automatically transcribes the audio, sends that transcript to an LLM to extract key insights and generate a concise summary.
Yep.
And then saves that summary in a database for the user to view whenever they want. This project demonstrates full stack development, thinking about open source models versus APIs, practical product design, and the whole deployment process. It truly moves you from being a consumer of AI to a creator, maybe even an entrepreneur in the AI space.
Wow. Okay, we've just taken an incredible journey through these 5 levels of becoming an AI generalist. From understanding the foundational basics, the strategic levers of LLMs, to mastering prompt engineering, building reliable RA systems, then producing stunning multimedia content, designing intelligent automations and agents, and finally, bringing your own AI-powered products to life. This roadmap, it really isn't just about accumulating skills, is it? It's about gaining that strategic advantage to truly build once, solve anything, stay irreplaceable in this rapidly evolving world. It's about empowering you, the listener, to tackle problems that maybe once seemed insurmountable by leveraging the incredible potential of AI, not just as a user, but as a builder, a creator, an architect. So the question really becomes, what problem could you tackle first? What system will you build starting today with this roadmap in hand? The possibilities, as you've heard, are just vast and waiting for your ingenuity.
And that really raises an important question, doesn't it? What part of this journey resonates most with your current goals right now? And, maybe more importantly, what will be your very next step to begin building?
That's a great challenge for all of us. Thank you so much for joining us on this deep dive into the AI Generalist's roadmap. Now go forth and apply what you've learned.